Welcome everyone to the return of NXT here in Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida, Season 2. We're going to kick it off with a lot of big matches, starting with the television title being on the line. McIntyre insisted on defending his title, and he will, against Elias Sampson in our main event here tonight on NXT. Also, we're going to hear from Cassius Ohno, his thoughts about Aleister Black being the NXT champion. And also, we're going to hear from Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott told me that she's going to have some words. She's going to call out the women's champion in Peyton Royce. What a way to kick it off with some women's action. Here comes Billie Kay. The extraordinary Billie Kay making her way towards the ring. Look at the kickoff Season 2 with a bang. And oh, look at that. Peyton Royce. You see Peyton Royce back in the background. The NXT Women's Champion winning the title back at NXT Arrival. Haven't seen much of NXT because NXT was on a hiatus. We ended Season 1. We're now in Season 2. You hear the crowd in Full Sail. The NXT Universe not really feeling Billie Kay. Not really fans of Billie Kay. But now Peyton Royce, I mean, she's friends with Billie Kay. They call themselves the Iconic Duo in NXT. But this is Billie Kay's opponent here on tonight's show. The one thing that Peyton Royce must know is that everybody is after what she has, including Texas's own Ember Moon. Here comes Ember Moon here on NXT. NXT Universe behind Ember Moon. As Ember looking to take on Billie Kay to begin Season 2 of NXT. I'm pretty sure Ember Moon would love nothing more than to become NXT Women's Champion, but she's gonna get some wins. I mean, she has defeated Eva Marie before Eva Marie left the WWE. You see Ember Moon getting cheered by the crowd here in Full Sail. Possibly looking to send a message towards the champion by getting a win over her friend. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cassius Ohno looking to have some words about Aleister Black. What a great way to begin a match there by Billie Kay. Double knees. We're going to hear from Ruby Riott. Looking to call out that woman in Peyton Royce. And nice swinging neckbreaker there by Billie Kay. And we're also going to see some tag team action after this matchup. We're going to have TM61 be taking on a new tag team in WWE in NXT. And then we're going to have the television championship. Drew McIntyre recently won the title on SmackDown this past Wednesday night. Looking to come to Full Sail and defend it against Elias Sampson. And, ooh, nice power slam there by Ember Moon. You see Billie Kay rolling onto the outside. Got a breather. Looking to recollect herself. And now back in the ring. Irish whip off the ropes and a shoulder tackle by Kay. Kay able to knock off Texas's own Ember Moon right off her feet. Oof. That's another light suplex. And now she had it with a knee lift and big kick to the gut. I mean, last season in NXT, it was the beginning. We've seen new champions crowd at NXT Arrival. We had the Social Outcasts become the new NXT Tag Team Champions, and many more. And now Billie Kay up top. I don't know if this is a good idea for Billie Kay, but Billie, got caught. She got caught. And look at the strength of Ember, able to transition into a fireman's carry, launching her throw first to the top rope. Man. And now look at this, Billie Kay now. She got her. Ooh, God. Emerald fusion by Billie Kay, planting down Ember Moon with that maneuver. That was vicious, and now Billie Kay has something to get by with a big boot. Big boot, is that enough to knock off Ember Moon on the return of NXT? And a kick out of 2. Oh, man. Great action to begin NXT. I mean, Ember Moon able to kick out that big boot from Billie Kay. Oof. For the DDT. And now Ember looking to work on the neck of one half of the iconic duo. The self-proclaimed iconic duos in Billie Kay. And now, nice snapmare takedown here. The crowd having fun here in Full Sail. Just look at that. Got the knee in the back and then the arms crossed around the throat of Billie Kay. Kay able to find a way out. And now Billie Kay got Ember Moon here. And oof, nice snapmare takedown. Kick to the gut. Got her downstairs. Got her up. Powerbomb position. Ember Moon's in trouble. And Billie Kay launches her to the top of the turnbuckle. Right onto the top turnbuckle. And now look at Billie Kay on the second rope. Oh, kick to the face. And again from the door. Wow. What a crossbody. A crossbody there by Billie Kay. Again, they're going to make a name for herself. Oh, jeez. Emerald Fusion. They're going to send a message towards the woman in the locker room in the women's division. Not to be played with. Cover. Hooks the leg by the iconic duo. One half of the kick out. The crowd showing appreciation to these competitors going in the ring. And now Billie Kay again. Oh, got blocked that time. Got blocked that time. Into a single knee Boston Crab. Single knee Boston Crab by Ember Moon. And Billie Kay with the long legs, able to fight out of it. And now, trying to go for a maneuver. Got countered. Ooh. Billie Kay got countered. And now Ember Moon looking to fly. Oh, you know what's coming. Ladies and gentlemen. You're about to witness a fantastic maneuver called the Eclipse Stunner. Good God. The Eclipse Stunner is dead and out. A kick out. I thought that was close. I thought that was it, but no. And now look at Ember Moon. Oh, drop kick from the second rope. Now look at that frustration get the best of her. Continuing this matchup. Continuing to have the match pace in her direction. Oof. Ember and Billie just going at it. The momentum of the match started slow, and then it picked up. It's starting to pick up now. Arrow slip into the corner. Look at that. Oh, front flip into a splash to the corner. Ember Moon. Ember Moon getting cheered by the crowd in Full Sail. And now Ember has something in mind. Looking to dive off again. Peyton Royce is not going to like this. Billie Kay in trouble. Eclipse! Billie UK suffers the eclipse, and Ember Moon gets the win. You saw Ember Moon looking straight at the champion. Ember Moon with a win on NXT. Oh my. Ember Moon stands tall here in NXT, getting the win over Billie Kay, one half of the iconic duos. We're back here on NXT, getting ready for some tag team action. Here in Full Sail, we have TM61, Shane Thorne and Nick Miller, as we'll be taking on the debut of a new team. Oh man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some sanity. Here we go. Here comes the debut of Sanity. We saw a little bit of Sanity with Eric Young and Nikki Cross a couple of weeks, the last season of NXT rather. But now we have the whole crew. Eric Young leading the charge. Sanity. We have Alexander Wolf, Eric Young the leader, Nikki Cross, but we also have UK's own Killing in Dane. This might be a faction, a force to be reckoned with. Eric Young, Killing in Dane, and Alexander Wolf. Killing in Dane was best known as Big Damo in other promotions up in the UK scene. And now, he's up here in NXT. How the hell is TM61 going to be able to go against these guys? Killing in Dane, the muscle, the big man. Eric Young, the leader, the smart man of the group. Nikki Cross, the loose cannon. And the questionable Alexander Wolf. You have no idea what he's up to. This is what the NXT locker room has got to go up against from here on moving forward. Here we go. Nick Miller, Alexander Wolf to start off this match. Here we go. Matchup is underway. Look at Wolf already with a belly-to-belly suplex. Again, the questionable Alexander Wolf looking to start off strong. A T-bone suplex. Looking to have a barrage of suplexes so far here in NXT. Oof. Big shot there by Nick. By Miller. And a clothesline to the outside. Trying to show Sanity that he's not afraid of none of them. But I don't know if he wants to go that route. Sanity's all about mind games and oh, jeez. Big strike there by Wolf. They're all about making a mark in professional wrestling. Oof. I've seen what Eric Young could do in other promotions. I've seen what Killing in Dane could do in other promotions. But I don't know what Wolf and Nikki Cross is capable of. Bringing Nick Miller into the ring does Alexander Wolf. Nick Miller trying to make a tag towards Shane Thorne, but Shane Thorne, it's too far for Nick to get a tag. Plus, you got Alexander Wolf in the way. And now Wolf launching him off the top rope. And now, oh, wait a minute. Nick Miller able to counter. Fireman's carry. And now Nick got him here. Oh, nice T-bone suplex. And now Nick Miller looking to work on the neck of Alexander Wolf. Got Eric Young on the apron. Just watching on. Nick Miller got to watch out for Eric Young. You never know where he can strike out also. Oh, trying to go for a shot. Got out the way. You saw Eric Young try to reach for Nick Miller. But Nick Miller got ran into a Thesz press. Need the tag to Eric Young. Here comes the leader of Sanity. Look at Nick Miller. Nick Miller makes the tag. While Eric Young just realized that with a clothesline by Shane Thorne. And Shane Thorne coming in with a blaze of glory on the Sanity. Oh, God. Ran into a cheap shot by Wolf. Momentum killed there for the moment. Eric Young got knocked down by Shane Thorne. And then Wolf tried to chime in, but not enough. Tried to go for a kick there, but Young able to counter. The reverse atomic drop did some damage to Shane Thorne, and another light suplex. I mean, he was coming in, a lot of momentum being built up, but then Wolf, in the blink of an eye, able to make things go Sanity's way. Next takedown, and now going up top, the Shane Thorne. They're gonna make a name for themselves in TM61 and attack to division with a frog splash. Oh, shades of Eddie Guerrero-like. And try to go for a senton. Kind of went to the well too often with the high risk maneuver, high risk offense. Eric Young looking to capitalize now. And the Eric Young before coming to NXT, he was all about entertaining the crowd, and now there's a different attitude, different mindset. Now that he's a veteran in this business. Eric Young now. Referee had a count of 4. Bringing Shane Thorne back inside the ring. And now look at this. Ooh, big shot there. And now dragging him into the corner. Smart by Eric Young. Made the tag to Alexander Wolf. And now Shane tried to get up. But Wolf, he's got his hands on Thorne. Got him onto the top rope just like he did to Nick Miller earlier. Launching him off the top. And now he's got him. Trying to go for a maneuver. A bed to belly perhaps. But Shane Thorne able to counter. And now trying to go for a Frankenstein. But got caught into a power bomb. Man. Well scouted by Alexander Wolf. Again, you can't predict what he's gonna do. And now Wolf, Death Valley Driver. Death Valley Driver by Alexander Wolf. He has something in mind now. Got him downstairs. Got him up. Sit out power bomb. That could be it. Can Nick Miller make the save? No, he missed it. He missed it. And a kick out of two to Shane Thorne. And then look at this. Eric Young with an angle slam. Olympic slam there by Eric Young. Now Nick Miller on the outside. And a senton. A senton there by Alexander Wolf. What the hell is he doing? He's going nuts. Alexander Wolf going nuts here. Here's Shane Thorne now. Thorne got him, and brain buster. And now taking him out to the outside. Wait, who's the legal man? Wait, is Eric Young the legal man? Oh, God. Shane Thorne with that maneuver. That back suplex onto the apron. Oh, and planting him down. Who's the legal man? Is it? I think it's Alexander Wolf. I don't remember I don't recall seeing Eric Young getting the tag, but oh wow, that's like a last ride power bomb. That's like a sit out last ride maneuver. These guys just laying on the line in this tag team match. See Killing and Dane watching on at ringside. Along with Nikki Cross. They did not get involved if they did, but they got disqualified in Sanity's corner. And out, and then, building momentum, the Shane Thorne with that super kick after the barrage of clotheslines. Driving the knee to the spine of Wolf. Oh, jeez! He tried to go for a shot. You see, oh, look at Dane. Dane coming into play. Looking to pay dividends for Sanity, but Shane Thorne realized it. Now whipping him into the corner. Does he have him? No, boot to the face. Oh, Thorne fighting back. Whip into the corner. Makes the tag. Something's coming. What are they getting stored? Double team. And oh, wow. Elevation in that move. Look at Thorne. Oh. And Thorne takes care of Eric Young. Killian Dane got involved with that distraction, which led for TM61 not able to go for the pin and win. The match out with a spine buster. Spine buster. Is that enough? Nick Miller to cover, and he got him. TM61 overcomes the trickery of sanity. TM61 with a victory over Eric Young, Alexander Wolf, with Killian Dane and Nikki Cross at ringside. My God, I'm sure Sanity's not going to let this down, but in the end, TM61 with a win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we're going to hear from Ruby Riott. They're going to start a riot in NXT, possibly. We'll find out next. As we're back here on NXT, we have Ruby Riott making her way towards the ring with her Riot Squad in the crowd here in Full Sail. Is Ruby Riott gonna do what she told me she's gonna do? Call up the champion in Peyton Royce. We've seen Peyton Royce and Ruby Riott go at it for weeks, so let's see what happens right now. And wasting little time, here comes the champion. Saw earlier tonight when her friend Billie Kay took on Ember Moon, and she was not successful in Billie Kay, but here comes the women's champion in Peyton Royce. Ruby Riott did exactly what she said she was going to do. Call out the women's champion. Playing a little bit of mind games with Peyton Royce. These two have been having issues since Season 1, and maybe they might settle it in Season 2. Strong words by Ruby Riott and Peyton Royce, but Ruby Riott playing some mind games with the champion. And I don't know if they're going to have this matchup, but I hope it happens. We're back here on NXT, wasting a little time. Cassius Ohno in the ring. We're going to call out the champion and Aleister Black. Asking, you shall receive, wasting little time. Here comes the champion, Aleister Black. Aleister Black has been making a huge name for himself in NXT, winning being the first ever NXT champion here in Universe Mode history, winning the title at NXT Arrival against that man, Cassius Ohno. Cassius Ohno really wants a rematch against the champion in Aleister Black. Aleister Black and Cassius Ohno. This is far from over on NXT. As they're back here on NXT, here comes the Psycho Killer in Tommaso Ciampa, one half of DIY, as they're having a little feud with Social Outcast. And well, there's kind of a bit of a change in the Social Outcast. Here's Curtis Axel, one half of the tag team champions, but since he's not tag team champion with Heath Slater anymore, he got his replacement, Bo Dallas, and Bo Dallas making his way at ringside. And I guess Dallas, I think this was supposed to be a one-on-one match with no one at ringside, but I guess Dallas took it upon himself to be at ringside. Able to counter, nice backflip by Curtis Axel, nice snapmare takedown into a neck snap. Just like his father, Mr. Perfect. Curtis Axel, you saw on SmackDown the past couple of weeks, able to find a replacement since Heath Slater got traded over to Monday Night Raw. Now Slater's a tag team champion with Rhino on the red brand. As Axel, face first he goes, hooks the leg. Axel got him down. No, he does not. Curtis Axel almost had him with that maneuver, that face buster, but not enough to put down the Psycho Killer. And oh god, a bad landing of the European uppercut, a corkscrew European uppercut. And now look at this, got over the top rope he goes. The Psycho Killer got tossed over the top. Tommaso Ciampa got launched by Curtis Axel. And now we're on the count of 3 now. Oof. Curtis Axel and Tommaso Ciampa going at it on the ramp. And now, oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh! That flatliner onto the steel ramp there. This is not like Raw or SmackDown. We have a LED ramp. This is a steel ramp. Got a 6 and a high knee by Tommaso. Got a 7. But, oh, look at this. Oh, God. Oh, no. DDT onto the ramp. Oof. Elbow shot. I believe the referee's at a count of 9. And yes! Count of 10. Curtis Axel with a count-out victory. Oh, man. Curtis Axel gets a W via count-out, planting Tommaso Ciampa face first onto the steel ramp. Curtis Axel, one after the tag champs, stands tall here on NXT. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is our main event. WWE Television Championship will be on the line. The recent champion in Drew McIntyre defends it against Elias Sampson. Live next in our main event. As we're getting ready for our main event back here on NXT in Full Sail. We've seen Billie Kay versus Ember Moon. We've seen just now Tommaso Ciampa versus Curtis Axel. We see Nick Miller and Shane Thorne taking on Alexander Wolf and Eric Young of Sanity. TM61 versus Sanity. We heard from Ruby Riott and Penny Royce. We heard from Aleister Black and Cassius Ohno. And now it's time for our main event, the WWE Television Championship to be on the line. Elias Sampson has a huge opportunity here tonight. Looking to win some championship gold. I'm not sure if the television title is allowed to be on both SmackDown and NXT, but the thing is, Drew McIntyre insisted on defending the championship here tonight to kick off the return of Season 2's NXT. As we wait for the arrival of the television champion. And here he comes. Here comes the champion who had a great match against Ty Dillinger, who made his return to SmackDown Live against Ty Dillinger, and able to win the championship in Drew McIntyre. Here he comes, Drew McIntyre, here on NXT, defending that television championship. Drew McIntyre was successful this past Wednesday night. We're going to continue that momentum heading on tonight on Full Sail on Friday night NXT. Only 2 more days until the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view on the WWE Network. But tonight on the network, you got NXT. Elias Sampson versus Drew McIntyre. Never thought of a match like that. It sounds interesting. And let's see what both men can do. Here the return of NXT. Drew McIntyre being loved by the fans here in Full Sail. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what it's all about here. The WWE Television Championship up for grabs. See Elias Sampson, the drifter. Looking to drift away Drew McIntyre's recent title reign with the Television Championship starting tonight. See the champion Drew McIntyre looking to defend the WWE Television Championship. He assisted on doing it on the big return of NXT. Question is, will he be able to keep it? Will he be able to walk on to SmackDown Live next week with that championship? Only time will tell. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first title match back on NXT. Last time we had a title match was the NXT Tag Team title match on Season 1 of NXT between DIY and the Social Outcast. And now tonight, we have Sampson and McIntyre on NXT. Big fight field on the return of tonight's show. It's got elbow tie up, and now we have the Drifter able to showcase his strength. Have McIntyre back against the corner, able to break that up peacefully. But now McIntyre not looking to play around in the early going, but then Drifter able to kick him to the skull. Big shot there, and now McIntyre tossing him across the ring. Saw Drew McIntyre come out the gate with that tossing suplex. My God. And now look at this, driving the knee to the back of the skull, and now just keeping it crushed down on the mat. Sampson's got to be ruthless against the champion if he wants to win that title. Going to win it by pinfall or submissions. No, he cannot win it by counter. He cannot win it by disqualification. Now McIntyre, he's got Sampson. Little like suplex. And now McIntyre, Irish whip off the ropes, goes Sampson in the elbow to the face of Elias. And I wonder if Ty Dillinger is, he wants his rematch. I don't know if Ty Dillinger wants a rematch, but look at this. McIntyre just smashing the face of Elias onto the turnbuckle. The amount of brain cells might have been lost there for Sampson. Must be at a high rate. Ooh. And then, caught him with a knee lift by McIntyre. Now again, tossing him across the ring. I mean, I understand McIntyre's a tall dude, but for him to toss him like that, good grief. Spiked him in the corner in the toss. McIntyre on a roll right now, and a splash. And oh, jeez, again with that headbutt. We saw that on SmackDown. That vicious shot to the skull. And now look at McIntyre. Good God, just going to town on Sampson. Now you have Elias getting picked up by McIntyre. What Elias got to watch out for is the Claymore. Shotgun drop kick to the face. You saw him battle out of that powerbomb predicament. Oof. McIntyre again getting the upper hand. And now McIntyre got him here. And, oh, swings him around face first. And now McIntyre got him. He's in the corner. Got him right where he wants him. Here it comes. Claymore. We saw that on SmackDown. And again tonight, McIntyre wins. Drew McIntyre retains the WWE Television Championship against Elias Sampson. What a way to kick off NXT with his return season in Season 2. Good night, everybody, from NXT in Full Sail. Stay tuned to the Chamber this Sunday. See you next week.